Hi guys, hey Pisces. I'm sorry I'm doing your reading so late. I know that it is in your nature to then think that you are, why am I last, or why hasn't it happened for me yet? And we're going to talk about that in the cards. So my name is Amber. I've been doing this for a long time, but I'm very new to YouTube. You can check out my other videos on the channel. Things are going very well. It's getting busy. So, yeah, check it out and read the comments. The comments are all really fun. So, I don't really read these cards like everybody else. I kind of just shuffle until things pop out. Usually it's because I'm talking to the person and we're just vibing like we were just now, and this popped up. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Alright, let's get started, Pisces. September love 2016. I'll move the camera even more down so you can see all the cards once you see me shuffle. So, Pisces. You see how I'm like whispering? That's like what I'm getting from you guys. I'm getting like a forced gentleness. What's going on, Pisces? Has something stunted you? Did you get hurt physically? Oh. Oh, no, you got hurt emotionally. Okay. I feel like a helpless sort of, where do I go? Am I going? Why am I scattered? But that's okay for you, Pisces. You're a bit scattered. The Emperor has come up for so many signs. Your fellow water sign Scorpio is one of them. So Pisces can be a little bit distracted and scattered. I have a very good Piscean friend who never fails to remind me that Pisces are two fish swimming in opposite directions. Alright. So let's see. I'm going to put these right here. And I'm going to move this around a little bit, just so you can see better what's going on. Alright, let's look at these cards. I'll read them off to you, and then, yay, Pisces! I have a lot of Piscean friends. Alright, so, what do we have here? Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, okay, the Emperor, Eight of Cups, that's a lot of eights, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Alright, so let's see. You were doing so well, Pisces. You were like on top of your game. You had everything in front of you that you wanted. You were like riding the wave high. And you had all these options. But did you choose wrong, or did things go wrong? You chose the wrong option. You were living the high life and then the wheel turned as it must. And I know this is supposed to be that you got stuck, but I also know how observant Pisceans are. And it's been nagging me that when I took it out, it was reversed. Or it was like kind of on its side. But I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And let's do the rest of the reading and then we'll clarify it. If it was meant to be reversed, the clarify will sort that out. So sometimes that happens when you read cards, like because they pop out like that. Sometimes it's a choice. But the rest of the reading will always tell you which way it's supposed to be. So we're not sticking to any sort of like hard and fast rules about anything. That's the fun thing about getting a reading, right? Is that it's a mingling of energy. And that's what's fun about doing these readings. Like, I love that people are so appreciative about it resonating, because that's just mingling energy, right? When we're of a certain sign, our energies mingle. There's you. So you're fine. You're okay. It's been a little bit rowdy. It's been a little bit tumultuous. It's been tumultuous. Lots of good things, and then all of a sudden maybe it was like almost too much. Like these two together read to me like excess. Like you had all these options and you were doing super, super well, I want to say, with work and life and everything, and you were kind of holding everything together, and you knew you had to meet out your responsibilities and priorities, and you had all these different things to, pay attention to. But this is such an interesting card, the Wheel of Fortune, because by its very nature, what is it implying? That it's going to turn. It's super great, because half the time it's going to turn in a way you like. But just as many times it's going to turn the other way. So this is guidance upside down. Right? So you were living this high life, and then something happened that fundamentally shook you. I want to say it would almost be too easy to say that it was heartbreak that shook you. That's what it's looking like here. But let's see. Let's go on. However, it is very clear that you're fine. Like, it's been hard and it's been painful, but you're okay. You're fine. You swim away. And you look like you have swum away. You look like you're walking away here from someone who's just too young for you? Too immature for you? Not trustworthy enough for you? Too short-sighted in their view of life? Not sophisticated enough? Something has happened here. Let me turn on the light so you can see these cards better. I apologize. One second. Okay, hi. Sorry about that. Okay, so something has happened here. You've been buffered against it. And I'm going to tell you what buffered it against it. You, just who you are as a person. The fact that you are very much doing your job, good at your job. See, that's how you got to this in the first place. is that you have this energy, Pisces, where you are like hardworking, getting it done, making the money, being responsible. You know, your boss loves you, your business is thriving. However this plays out for you, you've been vibing and making money and it's all good. And then it leads to this sort of excess of opportunity, excess of options, an excess of vice. You know, there's all kinds of excess that being successful, being good at your job, making a lot of money, being around all sorts of people, being successful, and working hard, even though it's such a positive thing, it can lead to here, which is how we ended up in this cascade. So, the things that have kept you relatively, you know, it's happened. It was like a rough little ride. But you know how, Pisces, sometimes you can like really go really deep down, depressed, horribly sad, can't handle it anymore. It wasn't like that. You're still reading as a queen. And what's kept you from going into that super dark place, you know what I'm talking about, Pisces, how you can be when you get really, like when someone breaks your heart, when someone really, really hurts you. See, because this to me, this is why I think I was looking at it backwards. It's just not reading to me like somebody broke your heart. It's reading to me like you were in a situation where you were like, I'm doing so well, I'm doing all the right things, everything is going so well for me. And then something just kind of happened where you were like, wait a minute, this has nothing to do with me. This is just chance, right? What is this? Like, I didn't do anything to deserve whatever this thing was, where now all of a sudden I'm here. Like, this is just unfair. However, instead of letting it affect me, I choose to walk away from this situation. And these cups, all the cups, there's 7 cups here, right? Well, you're choosing to walk away from those 7 cups, whatever that was, and whoever this is. You're just like, look, bye. And like I said, what has kept you from going down deep, upset, disillusioned, hurt, terribly, terribly hurt, is your dedication to your work, your skill, how good you are at your job. So you're successful. You've been doing well. That has kept you sane. Just who you are as a person, Pisces. Big, big, big heart. Can love like no other. Deep love. Right? Ride or die love. Help you fix anything love. Wants you to be better. Right? Wants you to be the best version of yourself. Always helping those they love. That, your work, and what's reading here is a very strong male figure. A father, an ex that became a friend, a close friend, a close male friend, a brother, like an older brother, even maybe like a mentor or a boss, somebody, because it could be related to your work. It could be like a boss figure, but somebody kind of buffered you from what might have been otherwise like a very hurtful situation. Like I want to say under normal circumstances, this person, if Pisces was just out here not being successful, not surrounded by, powerful, successful people and doing well, if Pisces was just chilling out, this person would have hurt Pisces bad. But Pisces didn't really let it get that deep. It's like, you know what? You put 8 swords in me, well, here's your 8 cups that I'm walking away from. Bye. Because you know why I'm walking away from them? Because look at these 8 pentacles that I have. I don't need this nonsense. I'm doing something with my life. and I'm going places, and I'm getting things done. So if you want to act like this is all even trade, right? These are all even trade. If you want to act like this, I'm going to do this so I can go do this. So bye. And that has kept you. So this person's advice or cushioning, or somehow maybe they gave you a really good piece of advice that made you leave this person already, or made you see the truth of whatever happened, or it almost feels to me though like this person that you've left, who's here reading like a fire sign, but I'm not really feeling fire sign. I'm feeling like just someone you're not taking seriously. Like this person has proven themselves to be like a punk. Like someone who can't be taken seriously. Right? And I feel like they were not exposed because of something they did. I feel like it was just chance. Like somehow something happened where like divine chance, again, this is a guidance card, this is Major Arcana, it just like switched, and it seemed like a really bad thing, but you were kind of guided, like, no, this isn't a really bad thing, let's just let this go because you're really in an important place in your life. And you know what, here's the thing, Pisces, I have to be honest with you. There are many times when Pisces will sacrifice their professional life for their love life, and of course I understand why, because as a water sign you are much more interested, and your priority is much more to be in love, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, I think that Pisces does this to their own detriment, where you will hurt yourself or your career and think nothing of it if it means that it keeps the person you love happy, or your relationship going, or if that means you need to have a fight at work, or blow off something for work because you guys are fighting or not getting along, whatever. Like Pisces is willing to put work aside for their love life, is what I'm saying, for the people they love. However, you are very successful, so generally the things you're putting aside for these people are very successful things that you're doing with your life, and then your work suffers. And I've noticed that the type of person, and this would go for anyone, not just Pisces, I've noticed that the type of people who would make you sacrifice your work for them so they could have an argument with you or prove a point to you, or whatever, those aren't people that genuinely care for you anyway. Because if they did, Pisces, they would understand that even though you're not a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn where you just love to work, it's not that. Your work is very much an expression of who you are, and Pisceans are extremely creative people. And your daily lives are an extension of that expression, of that creativity. And when someone messes with your emotions, and someone is just, all of a sudden causes you all this pain, I don't think Pisces would think anything of it, of like blowing off work, for example, or something like that, or being too depressed to function, or start to go a little bit like nutty because you're just so hurt. And I don't see Pisces doing that this time. I see Pisces being like, all right, you know what? This is all over here, and I'm walking this way towards this guy, myself, and my money, my business, myself, the things I'm working on. For me. And it's anchoring your reading. Your message is, do it. And this is the truth, Pisces. Do it. Because you know what? These people here, like this guy, there's going to be lots of these people. There's going to be lots of people with lots of, false choices and detrimental. There's always going to be these people. And they're all going to be attracted to you. And you know why? If Pisces puts their love life aside and puts this all aside and focuses on what they're really, really good at, especially this time of year, it's a very good time of year coming up for you guys to really put your all into that. The universe is basically telling you that, like, yeah, go for it. I got you. I'll give you even more. Like, focus on this. And let's see what sort of an outcome you have in September, Pisces. If you do kind of just walk away from all this nonsense and take a break and just focus on work, what happens if we listen here to this message? How does Pisces come out of September? Right? What's the outcome? Since we've, figured out that this is what you need to do, what's next? Okay. Oh. Well, great. So, do what you're doing, and you can go from her to her. And hey, whose match is this, by the way? Right, him. You're right there, Pisces. You're alright. It's right around the corner. All that stuff you want, it's right there. October is going to be fun. It's right there. You're ready. You're doing the right thing by walking away from all this nonsense, because you're coming out of September looking awesome. Getting what you want. Not what you want. What you really, what you really, really want. Like what you wish for. Like your dream wants. You're coming out of September like, yeah. I'm worth all those things I dream about. Those things I dream about would be lucky to have me. I've got it all going on. And your mate is in the reading right there. Not necessarily that older authority figure that helped you through this, but someone who's going to resonate as a mate for you like that. This is an elevation of energy is what I'm trying to say. You're going to go, actually, you're not just going from Queen of Cups, you're actually going from here to here to here. That's a great progression. Look at where we started. You were so sad. But you held it together. Right? You held it together. You took good advice. You worked hard. The universe gave you more. And then here you are, just chilling with all your stuff that you've accumulated and worked hard for and earned and feel very much entitled to. And you're comfortable, pregnant, surrounded by fertility. You're good. You're happy. And you're setting yourself up to get what you want, what you really, really want. And that's super good news, Pisces. Because you're sensitive. And people can be really shitty to you because you're so sensitive. But it's all going to be alright. This fiery nonsense person, they weren't the ones anyway. It's a good thing that happened. It's all good. All right. What a nice reading, Pisces. I hope it was worth the wait. I'll see you later.